Kagurabachi chapter 31 is here, and we get this color page for this chapter. It looks amazing. We see Chihiro, Hakari, Shiba. We get to see the Sazanami clan. And now let's get into the chapter. The chapter starts off with this dude, and he says, "You've really grown up." It's the guy that Chihiro sees at the very end of the last chapter, and he killed his father. Chihiro is just trying not to crash out. He has so many thoughts about this dude. He has so much hate. He is just a poor little kid. Chihiro asks who this guy is, and he says, "I'm the leader of the Ishaku, and I am responsible for killing your father." He says, "Just go ahead and kill me already." Chihiro's too slow, and this guy punches him in the face, and then he teleports behind him, and he tries to kick Chihiro. Chihiro dodges as well, and the leader of the Ishaku puts his feet on the wall, and he uses the base of his feet to block Chihiro's sword. He kicks Chihiro to a wall, and he says there's less power in Kuroguma than there was before, correct? He says, "You're not going to be able to break free," and then he says, "Be quiet, the auction is starting." We see Kiwara right there. Kiwara says, "There was a crisis 18 years ago in Japan. Kunishiga Rokuhira is the one who changed everything." Hiro again is just trying to not crash out. He's not trying to go crazy and say all this stuff. He just asks, "Why did you kill my father?" And then we cut back to Kiwara, and he says he made 5 swords, but the 6th one is what saved everybody. And then we cut back to the leader, and he says, "I will tell you everything." And he said it was all to wield the Shinuchi. He says putting it up for auction was all part of the plan. That's why we've been helping the Sazanami lately. And he wants to make sure that Wakuzaichi goes off without a hitch. We see Hakari fighting his brother Soya, and we see Shiba fighting the two. Chihiro thinks, having this auction, how does it help him wield the Shinichu? And we just don't have all the answers right now. Chihiro is just pissed off at these people. They're crooks, and he's like, "I won't let you do this." And for some reason, he just isn't killing Chihiro right now. He said he's too green to harvest. He says he wants to take time with their chat, and he wants to see what seeds have grown from all those years back. He says he has a lot more to tell Chihiro, and he specifically wants to talk about what happened after his father's death. And he remembers his father's words, "They need to be stopped. Those blades are special to me." He thinks back to what he said, anybody can enslave the blades, but he's like, no. He was with the blades the entire time, so he has some type of connection with him. We see Mei spark and turn into black lightning. And he says, "May, die as mine at my side." And he says, "Shreds." Doing the technique that he had with Enten, but he's doing it with May now, but using the lightning. But this was a very interesting chapter. We met the leader of the Hishaku. I had already even sure that this is the leader. He literally just popped up. This could be any dude who's just bluffing. He does know Chihiro's father. I just wonder, how does this auction have him wielding the Shinichu? Now Chihiro adapted the abilities from Enten. Yeah, it's just getting really good. I'm very interested to see what happens next. Kagurabachi is here to stay. Can't wait to see where these chapters build.